Alright, yeah, and we're back, dude. Let me adjust the fucking camera. Give me 1 second. Alright. Alright. So, I really don't have any plan for what we're doing today. I'll just kind of walk through what I got. I'm gonna turn the volume down. Oh yeah, let me actually do that on fucking art list. I bet it's loud as shit. You fuck. Oh, I already did. Alright, never mind. How's it going, Freak Show Jimmy's Crackhead Dungeon? Alright, so yesterday we tried unsuccessfully to get some of these fucking trees in. I really don't feel like doing a whole lot of work today, so I'm trying to think of what's like an easy thing I can do. I wanted to finish making those plants and put the plants around and I don't know. Figure out how the fuck I'm gonna do quests. Yeah, how are we gonna talk to people and like do quests and shit? We gotta do that. We gotta animate this guy to do stuff. We should probably get our devil so that he can actually fight. The stream is still starting soon. Well, it hasn't gotten into full effect yet. It's still gearing up. Yeah. Alright. So we can take this. We'll just make a collision shape. Yeah, static body child. Why not? And we'll do the same with this one. Mesh. Collision shape. Static body child. Try mesh. There we go. Is that going to work? I think it will. I think that'll be good. Yeah, so we should be able to walk around in these areas now. They should be on environment by default. We need the staircase. This staircase over here that we made. Let's see, we can go to the collision. Oh man, what is it, Thursday? Tomorrow is Friday, guys. I cannot wait. Although I only, I get Monday, I work Monday, Tuesday, and then I get Wednesdays off, and then I work Thursday, Friday, and then I'm off again. So it's like, I got a hella awesome schedule. I love that shit. It's probably the best schedule I've ever had. Alright, let's just hide that. I want the collision shape behind it. Oh, not that one, you fuck. I want the collision shape. Can I actually access that? Awesome, there we go. Sorry, that's super hard to get to. This static body. And we want the other one as well. Let's just rename this to stairs. Stairs, and there should be one more. I'm guessing it's this one. It's gonna be this right here. This should be I'm going to call this one block. So I'm going to grab block and stairs, and I'm going to, I guess, Control D to duplicate them. Where is stairs? Fuck, I just had that motherfucker. Bastard is hiding. Whatever, I'm going to duplicate this and move it up here. There we go. And let me find the stairs. Cool. And let's get rid of that. I'm going to Control D and bring that one up here. I don't think I duplicated it. Fucking bastard Godot is so hard to use sometimes. Alright, so if I hit Control D, now we duplicated it. And we can grab the one. Stairs 2. Alright, nice. That's the one we want to grab. We're going to move this up to be with its friend over here. Cool. Just like, I think it's just like this, and then we can just move that to the other scene. I'm going to put this one, get rid of that, and this. Of course, they're super hard to grab both of them. Awesome. There we go. Now I can get both of them. Hopefully. Alright, stairs 2, and I gotta move these to like a separate fucking thing. Let's just get a node 3D, create it. This is gonna be a fun day of just fixing shit like this. Stair complete. Alright, so let's just grab the shit. Oh, I watched the Turkey Tom on Randy Stairs. That was a very interesting. I remember him from the Medicare days, but I completely forgot about Randy Stairs, and then I watched it again. Oh, where did I put the fucking thing? It's all the way down here, right? It's very bottom. Yes, stair complete, perfect. Now we just need to go up and get the other one, which was called block. We need the fucking block. Block 2, nice. And we'll bring that one all the way down to the stairs complete. Awesome. So now I can move this to where it needs to be. We'll just take these back to its 0. And then we'll move this over here to our fucking beginning scene. Alright, now we can fucking align the shit, and hopefully it works out. Is it still, I think we gotta spin it all the way around, like that. Bring it up. Okay, so we're gonna have to move them kind of separately. Bring that shit down. Spin it all around. Have a lot of fun. I only watched like half the casino yesterday with iDubbbz, but they felt it in pretty thoroughly, man. iDubbbz is pretty much done. iDubbbz is so sad looking now. He's just got that like SSRI stare. But I always disliked iDubbbz. I disliked him ever since I saw his little mustache. I just knew he was someone to dislike. It was a big physiognomy check. How's it going, Bob the Darkest Fairy? But yeah, never liked iDubbbz, never liked any of those old YouTuber guys, except for Angry Video Game Nerd. I guess I liked him back in the day. We're gonna have to make this one unique. The angry video game dude, that guy who tried to kill his girlfriend or whatever, that was a very interesting case. I think he just stalked her. I don't think he tried to murder her, but I remember Medicare covered that as well. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to make this unique. We're gonna go make unique, and then I can just expand this out a little bit more. There we go. Cool. So then I can do the same thing for this one. We'll go here and we'll make that unique. And we go to the fucking top view, of course. We'll bring that shit in. Yeah, so let's give a shot to that. Let's see what happens. Hey homie, I checked your videos. Seems like you're new in Kick and not affiliated yet. You haven't even verified. I got a proposal for you. By sharing your stream to a Kick community, you gain 1,000 plus active audience and earn nothing less than 1,000 while streaming. Yeah, dude, I'll definitely add you on Discord. Thank you, Abdul. Evil Eddie, what are you doing? There's all these bots on your site. Oh, I hid the shit, but I left it intact. Alright, let's go over there and make sure those stairs work. I gotta get a better... We'll get a better water texture in. We can do that too. I don't feel like doing any real coding today. So we're doing like... easy fixes for morons. What's our frame rate? 110? That's perfect. So can we jump from here to there? We can. Nice. Can we get up here? We can. So I think we can technically go... Oh, shit. No collision there. Oh, God. So we need a death plane or something. Shit. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I gotta get done. You know, in here, as far as the mesh instance goes, we can just instance the trees on a flat plane, and we don't need to do the, let's try the multi-mesh instance over here. I just want to see what the result is. We'll just try it right over here in this area. And we'll take the... where is the fucking... transform? Right here. Close that up. Alright. I gotta scroll all the way down. It's right... Here we go. Fuck. Alright, let's try that. Oh, I should have moved the character because now I gotta walk all the way back over there. Damn, I gotta fix that too. That we can actually strike at those. Damn, I'm pretty tired. I did a 10-hour shift today. I fell asleep at like 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. I felt like shit, but got the job done. So, all right, we can walk over here. We should have some trees if we go and look over there. Oh, that's right. It's not going to collide with that mesh, but it might. I have no idea. We'll see. Yeah, it did collide with this mesh. It just kind of placed them all fucked up. Whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna plan on doing tonight. I guess we should put more shit into the scene. I'm trying to plan out how this is gonna go. I guess we don't even really have the basics. But I don't feel like doing any fucking coding. But, you missed a lot. Oh, how's it going, Black Cat? I look like shit? How do I look like shit? Hold on. I look great, dude. Looking good. I do not look like shit. It's the lighting. The lighting in this room makes me look like shit. That's the problem. I'm very good looking in real life. tired. Yeah. We're all we're all tired. All right, let's get some water. I'm sure I have a water shader. All right. Let's rename this to water. May I have a glass of water? Water. Let's go. Quick load. We should have some water, right? No. Water. You don't have any fucking... I thought I had a shader. I thought for sure I had a fucking shader. New shader material. Shader. Quick load. Yeah, simple water. There we go. Simple Ian. Project looking good though. Thank you. We're making a kind of like a Morrowind / Kingsfield inspired type game. How many subs for you to put on the Burger King crown and the bandana? How many crowns for the Burger King crown and bandana? I don't know. I guess if we get 10 subs, I'll go up to Burger King and go ask them for a fucking hat. It's funny because they always give me a hat in the order like I'm a fucking child, and I'm like, I don't need the fucking hat, but thank you. I will wear it. We want a blue ocean, the type of ocean you can drown in. We need a noise texture and a new noise texture. You know what? I have a texture we can use. Let's go to my desktop. We need we have this picture here. How the Gods Kill. It's from Danzig. So it's actually this picture, but I made normals of it, and it looks super cool when you put water on it. I don't know. So we're gonna pull that one in there. You might say that's a copyrighted image, but you know, I'm like the average average copyright ignorer. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it did work. Paste. There we go. I probably shouldn't put that in here. That should be put in. Put that in the shaders. Shaders, there we go. And then we'll quick load How the Gods Kill. There we go. Yeah, Danzig is pretty lit. Yeah, 10 subs, I'll exit the stream and go eat food off camera, guys. Very tempting, right? For 20 subs, I'll go to sleep right now. I don't want to bring up King Cobra, but I was just thinking about how King Cobra would start. He would have a live stream on, and then he would go out and smoke, and then immediately come back and end the stream, which is so fucking based. It just got everyone out of the content immediately. Rip King Cobra. Which one of these do we want to adjust? That should be fine. We could animate this. Is it supposed to be animated? Time scale. There we go. Let's see. I guess we'll go run in the game and see how that works. Bosley. Dude, we're I'm not getting no Bosley. You're talking about like we're gonna need 6,000 subs and I'll fly to Turkey and get the hair implants, alright? I'm not wearing some fucking stupid toupee like a loser. I'm gonna go and get the Insecure Man-Child special down in Turkey, and they're gonna put a million little pieces of hair in my head, okay? I'm gonna be like Fuzi. You know what? No, we'll make it even better. We'll do the. I'll get the Lego shit where they put the pigment in your head, where they give you the tattoos. I'll do that. So that looks absolutely fucking horrible. That looks pretty fucking terrible. No, I look tough, man. People see me out in the street and they're like, "Oh, that guy's tough. He's like a tough guy." I wouldn't mess with him. He's got too much testosterone. He probably went bald in the 8th grade. There's a manly man right there. That's what people say to me all the time. They say that gothic bad boy is too manly. I hear that all the time in my schizophrenic head when I'm walking around. All right. Feezer. Don't call me Teddy Feezer. I look nothing like him. I'm banned from his chat. I was posting the Feezer head his chat over and over again, and he banned me, and I was very sad about that. I was like, I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to keep the trolling up, but I just couldn't help but fucking go for it. So we got one wall going there. Meth tough. Yeah, I don't look meth tough. I'm more Adderall tough. All right, prescription tough. Legally tough. No, I'm just kidding. That stuff is really bad for you, probably. I'm not a doctor. I'm also not Nick Rekieta. Allegedly. We have those. I'm going to bring them down a little bit to better match right there. That ought to be good. Good enough. So we got those. We got some collision over here. I'm going to hide the collision. Smoking Adderall through a weed pipe tough. Yeah, getting tricked at a friend's house into thinking it's cocaine tough. We're gonna hide the collision for now. So this guy has his patrol route. We could make this on the bridge. We probably do need to make him do some attacking. Shit, what the fuck am I gonna do? We'll walk around and we'll swing the sword. I don't think our stamina's recharging. Let's take a look at that. We're gonna have to consult our underling, ChatGPT. He's gonna fix it all for us. This was our character sheet shit that we were doing the other day. And, let's see. Where is our actual script? Right here. So this is handling most of our shit. Like, let me kind of take a look and I'll explain. So we have a physics tick here. I'm trying to figure out where we are, like, adding back in. Oh, so this isn't it. This is, I forgot about our stats page. Yeah, I'm trying to explain how this works and I completely fucking forgot. Alright, let's go to... Where the fuck is it? I think it's in... it's going to be a singleton, so we're going to have to probably open it through here. Open Stat Manager. There we go. Vibe coding to the max. Yeah, for real. Well, I mean, here's the thing, is like, I'm trying to make it I'm trying to make it more like Godot. I mean, more like Morrowind. So it's like, am I gonna take the time to sit there and go to the Morrowind wiki and read all that shit and then plug it in? Fuck no, man. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to do that for me, cause I'm a fucking genius, man. I got the big brains and divine intellect. All right, and it's leaving me these little comments, which really helped me out. But I really have to do that because it's gotta, like, a lot of this shit's gotta flow together, and like it would take me forever to code it myself, and I just probably don't have the like know-how really. But this is gonna, you know, do it right here. We're reaching up far above what we're capable of. With ChatGPT, it's gonna be like punching down. Yeah, unlimited head IQ. It's like when Snake was talking to Raiden at the end of that game, and he's like, unlimited ammo, and he points to his head. We're like Hideo Kojima level. Yeah, so... alright. That's the weapon configuration. We have this pool. What I'm trying to figure out... Initialize, current if not set, okay. Where are we? And so like this is also part of the complex part, is like I didn't really code this, but we have like derived stats. So we're creating like derived stats here. Just like the Morrowind system where you have, hold on, let me pull up a fucking screen. New window. It's hard to explain without the Morrowind shit right here. Morrowind stats. If it seems super overcomplicated and stupid, it's because it is. But it's also super autistic, so we have to do it. If we bring it over here, we can see open link in new tab. Oh, no, we want the open image. Open image in new tab. Here we go. There we go. So they have like major skills, minor skills, and miscellaneous skills. We're gonna have what do we have? Like deferred skills or something. Set derived skill. I'd have to double check it, but restore spirit. All right. Let me go back. We go back to our coding assistant here and ask where in the hell are we replenishing our faith after striking? I like how it seems kind of bitchy. It's like, shut the fuck up. I spend $20 a month on you. I don't give a shit. Right now in the script I gave you faith equals stamina is only going down when you swing and backstep. It regenerates passively every frame. There's no refund or on hit replenish. I don't see it. I don't see it coming back up. Hold on. Let's try it again. Let me make sure. Alright, have a good one, Boss Goss. How's it going, Phoenix? Is that my brother in the chat? Possibly. So my faith is still at 15 and a 74, 10, 5, and now I can't swing anymore because I'm out. I'd love to join your live stream whenever you're streaming. Add me on Discord. My Discord name is Sammy2609. Yeah, that's definitely not a scammy. Sammy the Scammy. Good luck with the game. Thank you. Have a good one, Black Cat. So, looks like we're not recharging our faith. We should probably have some type of printout for this shit. So let me go back to our shit here. Where are we actually ensure pool Get attribute, soft cap. There is a lot of shit here. Recomputes derived stats and resource pool caps from core attributes. Data-driven weapon scaling. I don't even remember. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that sounds really cool to me. This seemed much better yesterday when I remembered everything I did to get here, and now that I'm like here without a roadmap, it kind of seems really stupid. But okay, so we're getting our shit from our data here. We get all our shit. All right. Take damage right here. Change pool. So let me take a look at this function. Change pool. I guess that's the one I'm trying to figure out. Control F. Change pool. So we get the string and we get the delta. Why a delta? Add a delta to pool. Positive heal restores, negatives consumes damage. Why would you call it delta? Why in the fuck would you call it delta? That makes absolutely no sense, right? For ChatGPT, when there's already a process thing coming in there called delta. That is so fucking stupid. Am I reading that right? Hold on, let me go. I'm gonna go yell at it. Let me copy and paste that. I just want to know. I have to know. Why do you call this variable delta? Is it the same delta from our process function? If so, why typecast as an int? You dumb, stupid bastard. Great question. Yeah, fist bump. Thanks, ChatGPT. Nah, the delta in your change pool function is not the same delta in your process. Delta is a float that means time passed since last frame. In your change pool function, delta is just a generic name for the change amount. How much you want to add, heal, or subtract damage spent. Is it really? Is it really? Is that what you would call, is that what you would use the variable delta for? You would just say like, oh yeah, that's just a generic thing that fluctuates. Wouldn't you just call that a value? What the fuck, ChatGPT? You're making me feel like a fucking lunatic. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm not a big brain coder guy. Maybe some guy could tell me I'm wrong here and that you should use delta in the most confusing fucking way possible. Amount of change and the delta. Okay. So, no, I just had to figure out. I had to make sure that we were on the same page. Okay. So when we change the pool, we ensure pool. How does that work? Let's take a look. Control F. Ensure pool. Current max. If we don't have the action stats. Action stats. Data. Okay, so I guess we just check. What is this checking? If we don't have action stats, then data equals action stats equals a new dictionary. Name, ensure a pool exists. Oh, so creating if needed. So we're making a pool. Okay. Awesome. So this is where we create our pool. That makes sense. Recompute all derived stats and resource max values from core attributes. Explain what the fuck that means to me, ChatGPT. What the fuck does this mean? Whenever your core attributes, the permanent stats like resolve, righteousness, divine intellect, change, you should recalculate any other stats that depend on them, like max HP, max stamina, faith, or derived combat values in RPGs and Morrowind. Core attributes, okay. Oh, so we're just, it's just recomputing, don't judge me, but I didn't know what recompute meant. I thought it meant something else. But now I know that it just means to redo the bastard on a computer. Very keynote. Alright. Data attributes. It's a very interesting way to do it. Oh, so we're just getting values here to assign. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. So when we spend faith, this is what we use when we attack. So let's go to my player real quick and just take a look at what we're actually calling. We're getting to the fun stuff. We have our player. Input, left click. We're going to try attack. Control F. If not, can't attack or current state equals states.dead. Alright. Spend faith according to equipped weapon. So the cost is going to be our weapon database dot faith cost on the weapon database, equipped ID of our weapon. If our current value in our pool of faith is less than the cost, then we can't do it. Otherwise, we spend it and we attack. Awesome. Nice. So that's where that's actually going. Cool. That makes more sense now. Spend faith. Do we have a gain faith? I think we need... we need to like, you know, do that every 2 or 3 seconds. Hold on. Ah, you fucking piece of shit. Gain faith. Okay, so we do have that. Hold on, let me ask real quick. Oh, I shouldn't be doing that. I should be saying change pool. So let me check where we're changing the pool. I might have to write my own function. Oh my god. Change pool. Restore spirit. I think that's what I want, right? I think I want restore faith. Yeah, we're gonna need a restore faith, so we're basically just going to take this. And we'll change this to faith, and we could create a timer on here and just set a timer to be ticking off anytime the pool is not at maximum. I think that would be the way to go. I'm just gonna make a timer. Should I do that or should I not? Yeah, I guess we'll make a timer. So let me remember how to do that. Let's go to the documentation in Godot. I think they changed it in like Godot 2.4. I mean, Godot 4.4, sorry. Let's close this shit. So if I want to create it through code, oh man, you used to have the fucking thing right here. How do I create a timer through code and connect it on my singleton to a function? I'm trying to continually have this restore my faith while it's below its what do you call it? Well, it's below its max. I'm so fucking dead right now, dude. I am so tired. So if it seems like I'm just making ChatGPT do all the work, I am. But I'm probably not going to copy and paste. I'm probably going to do this some myself. But this is what I wanted to figure out. I always forget how to do the timer, the timeout, and the connect. So this is what we want right here. We are going to copy that. And then we are just probably going to copy that as well, because they are two standalone functions. And I don't feel like doing it myself. So we're going to go up to the top here. I don't think we have a ready function, do we? There we go. So now we have our faith timer, and we need to add our other function, which is our faith regen timeout. We're just gonna put it right here for right now, and this should restorify our faith. Change pool, restore 1 point per tick, faith resolved, wait time 1 second on timer, connect. All right, auto start, looking good. Let's try that. We should be restoring 1 faith per second. We're too cool for school. Oh shit. What do you mean? Cannot infer the type of... Oh, you fucking worthless piece of shit. Why do you always gotta do this shit to me? There you go. I can't believe it. Damn, I'm tired as fuck, dude. Yeah, we're gaining faith back. Hell yeah. Have faith, everyone. We can use it, and then we instantly start gaining more. So it's like our stamina, basically. What is our 106, 109, 98, 105, 77. We're gaining and losing frame rate. It's okay. It'll be fine. Once we fucking figure all that shit out. Alright, let's see if it goes over. It's going to take another 30 seconds. 50, 51. So now I'm going to have to make it move with the progress bars we have down there. Same with the health and whatnot. But that'll be pretty easy. That's not like super complex. And then we'll have to add our third health bar in for our whatever the fuck it is. I'm gonna get rid of the coins. I don't think I... Oh, I can still backstep? That's interesting. Does it take faith to backstep? It does. Wow, I didn't realize I had the backstep hooked up. And I can also have I have a spin around hooked up so we can spin. But I gotta add more of an animation on that. Yeah, so I think the system is gonna work for us. I mean, we were kind of joking about vibe coding, but like, it's more like learn coding. I mean, we had to learn it, and what am I gonna do? Sit here and research it and then type it all out myself like some type of boomer? Hell no, dude. I'm gonna do the fastest way to connect two wires and, you know, short circuit the bastard. The enemies, however, are still really dumb. Can we hit him? No, but he can look for us and try and hit us. Let's exit the game. Let's do this. Let's, damn. I guess we could... There's a lot of shit we could do. We need to finish the inventory. We need to finish the stats being displayed. There's so much shit to do. Let me go to... Let's try and hook up the faith to the bar. Let's try and do that. We're going to get rid of the coins. We're going to show the energy bar. And... Let's see. We'll make... I think we're going to make some type of script for this. We'll call this bar control. Bar control. There we go. And what do I want to do here? I just want to... I want my stat manager to basically call this and tell it to do shit. So... I'm gonna have like a func update faith bar. Pass, and then we're just gonna copy and paste fate. Update faith bar. Update spirit bar. Spirit Airlines. Faith, and what was the other one? Flesh. And we're gonna say what? We're gonna get at what's the issue? You don't have autocomplete? You fucking animal. Let me do this. You get on this side of the screen, and then you get on that side. Alright, we are here. We're going to say at life bar dot value equals amount. Instead of calling it delta like a fucking weirdo, amount. Cool. And we're going to do the same basically for these two. But instead of saying life bar, it'll be magic bar. Let's say, actually this one is going to be life bar. My bad. And then we're going to do magic bar for the spirit, right? Magic, and we're doing energy. Energy for the faith. And we got to pass in amount. Amount. Cool. And I think what I'm going to do is just do, I'm going to do a func ready. What the fuck, you fucking piece of shit. We're gonna go ready, and we'll say, what the fuck do I want to do here? We're just gonna add it to a group. Add to group. Life bars. Life bars, and yeah, then we're going to call this from our stat manager. Let's see, where are we doing our change pool? Whenever we change our pool, we're going to go here, get tree, dot call group. We're going to call the life bars, and we're going to call, we're just going to have one function here. We're going to say update bars. Because we're not sure which pool we're updating. It's not specific to the pool, so we're just gonna have to have whatever value we're passing in. So what are we doing? Change pool. So we want to pass in. We want the name, and we want the name and the delta. We basically want the name and the amount. Okay, so actually we want the cur. We don't want the amount, we want the name of the stat and the current thing. I'm gonna leave that here. Name of stat, and yeah, that's how you spell stat. I was gonna spell state. Name of stat and the current value. There we go. Cool. So we're gonna have to do this. Func update bars, and we're going to pass in info, and we're going to say info 0. Info 0. We're gonna match that. So let's say faith, let's say flesh, and let's say, what's the last one? Spirit. Spirit. I'm gonna have to sound it out, and I probably spelled it wrong. We'll bring these back. I think what I want to do here is then we can call this, so we can do like update faith bar, update spirit bar, and this might not be the most elegant solution really, but it's a good one. I like it. It's better than the one you would have come up with, buddy. Maybe, I don't know. ChatGPT basically made most of this for me, so I can't really talk a lot of shit. I mean, I guess I could, but I could be in my glass house just throwing rocks as hard as fucking possible, as is my style. Hurling them down the mountain at all you fucking peasants. Alright, that should work, right? Even though it's in the wrong ones. It's all fucked. There we go. I think that's going to do it. I have, because the first part in the array that we're passing in is the name of the stat, and the second is the actual current stat. So then we just put that value there, and we're all good to go. I see it in my head working. We're manifesting it in reality now. expected blank after match pattern. Do you really? What are you talking about? Part 14. Oh, I see. I see. Reload the bastard. How's it going? Alright, let me try swinging. So it looks like we're not updating our bars. Looks like we're completely fucked over here. Let me do this. We're gonna print. We are updating the bars. Wimmy wim wham wazzles, dude. I was thinking about Futurama today at work, and that fucking episode with Slurms McKenzie, the original party worm. Looks like we are not calling it. Oh god. Exit game. Update bars. If we go to stat manager, yeah, I'm a good speller, dude. My mom actually had to help me learn to spell. Like, I was a super bad speller, and I was like failing spelling every fucking time, and then my mom had to like sit me down at the kitchen table and like teach me how to spell. I could read really good. It was just when it came to like writing them down, I would just skip words and shit, and I'd be like, it's good fucking enough. I don't give a fuck. And they determined that I was actually just lazy instead of retarded, which you know, I don't know which is worse. Looks like VS Code GD script extension has a project mismatch. It's looking pretty decent, I think. It's looking alright. We are regaining our stamina there. It's actually going up at actual Morrowind speed. Slow as fuck. You know, we actually need to slow that down like 10 times, and then it's Morrowind speed. But, yeah, that's pretty sick. Let's do this. We need to make it so we can break that barrel. We can do that tonight as well. That barrel's already breakable. We just need to make sure it's in the right collision layer. We put this full screen. We go to the node inspector. Inspector gadget. Where? Aware. So this is the area that the player can't walk into. Destructible objects. Break area. Yeah, player melee. So if I go to my player and I go to... Oh, we need to go to the actual... the iron axe and the iron sword. We need to go to this area 3D. We now collide with the destructible objects as well. There we go. And so I guess does our barrel handle the breaking? If we go to our destruction barrel, no, it's not. But we need to change it to be that way. So I'm going to go to my break area here and go node area entered, connect, and connect it to this, and we're basically going to... Oh, it doesn't add the function in for me, does it? No, it doesn't. That sucks. Was it added in the Godot script? If I go to let me try that again. I don't want to have to. I have to fucking. I can't write it for myself. Disconnect and oh, area entered, and we connect to the destruction barrels. But you don't make the thing for me. All right, so what do I have to say? Func on. I'll just copy the fucking name, I guess. On break area entered. On break area entered. Cool. And we're passing in an area 3D. Yeah, whatever. Yes, that should work. Let me just say print. We are getting here. Me, I've been doing Godot for about like 8 years now, I think. Yeah, that's about how long I've been working on it. Not this game in particular, but so is that going to sync up? I don't think it is. We'll give it a shot. I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience using VS Code with Godot, so we'll try it out. Oh shit, I just started the player. Exit game. Let's go back to the castle. Alright, so can our iron sword even touch this thing? No, it cannot. We can switch to our axe. It still doesn't hit it. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh wait, do we let me exit here. We are getting here, so we are actually hitting it. I think so. I think we're actually hitting the shit. I'm not as dumb as I look. We are getting here, yeah. So now all I need to do is just say take damage. I'm gonna get rid of this because we don't need that. We just need take damage, and I'm going to call that here. And we could do a check. I'm gonna leave comments, so like check for player weapon, you know, grouping here, or some shit. There we go. So let's try that. Now we should be able to break into that chest pretty easily. Let's go to castle, run the shit. But yeah, as far as Blender, I've been using Blender for about maybe like 4 or 5 years too. Yeah, there we go. So now we can break open that barrel. And that's not an animation. They're like rigid bodies, but then they go back to being like just regular, nothing you can interact with, and they only collide with the ground. So let's try putting a few of these in there. Try clicking where it says project mismatch in the corner of VS Code. I think it's preventing auto-completion and stuff. Wrong project. Disconnected from the 3D script server language. Yeah, that's probably not great. Disconnected. Connection taken. Interesting. Whatever. We'll have to figure that out later. But yeah, I did have auto completion yesterday, which is crazy. I just wanted to duplicate a few of these barrels and see how that looks. Let's do a few. Alright, let's see if this drops the frame rate. I think it will. That's my guess. Alright. So we got like what, 99, 97. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was a massive drop. That's not bad. 72. Whatever. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, can we hit this guy? No, but he can probably hit us. Oh, our health is down too. There we go. Are all these models mine? Yeah, well, I made them in Make Human. I'll pull that up in a second. But yeah, like I animated this one and I made it, but I just pulled parts from Make Human. I didn't like make any of these completely myself. So yeah, I'll open that up real quick. I'll exit the game. I just don't feel like doing a whole lot of coding tonight. I gotta go here. Hold on, I gotta open it in my terminal. CD. I think it's just Make Human. LS. What do you have? Where the fuck is it? I think it's called. Oh, it must be in my documents. Yeah. So we go CD, Make Human. Sorry, it's gonna take 1 second. Make Human, master, clear. All right. Yeah, so we have this right here. This is like a program that I downloaded. Since I'm in Linux, I gotta run it this way. So we're going to go CD, Make Human, ls, and then we can do Python 3, Make Human .py. And that's gonna run the actual thing. I don't know how to make an actual fucking icon for it, but yeah, we have this now, and you can like make, well, you can make humans, so we can go like, you know, you can get like a man, but you can also go to community, and you can go to like clothes and shit, and they have like all these community assets you can use. So, yeah, but like I got a lot of the, like they have wings, they have like fawn legs, so I use that to make the goat legs that are on that guy. They even have these spider legs, which are pretty interesting. I'll probably end up using these. Then this is going to be the robe for our protagonist. Our protagonist is going to be a monk guy. So, what's my Linux distro? Oh yeah, the Buer guy in the intro vid. So this is like the actual fucking inspiration for it that I saw. I'm trying to make most of my like character models based off these like alchemical drawings, these like King Solomon drawings. I think they're pretty kino. So we have like this one too. There's like this thing called the Shamir, which is like some Jewish it's a Jewish worm that eats tablets, and it I guess it's able to it like is able to write the tablets as well as carve away stone objects without the use of tools. They were supposed to build a temple, but they couldn't use stone tools to do it, tools of war or whatever. They couldn't use metal tools, so they used this magic lizard worm thing, which cuts through stone. And I think that's a very interesting creature to have in this game. And then we're gonna just have shit that's kind of like this, just like very creepy. I don't know, some type of demon spirit type deal, like medieval type artwork. We have. Let me open up Blender real quick. So we have. Let me just do this. Open recent, and I have Little House. So this is like where I'm going with this. We have we're gonna have to collect some plants for this guy. I guess in the actual, like, you know, King Solomon lore or whatever, or the Talmud or whatever the fuck it is. This guy was like some type of deity who would have like the knowledge of alchemy and stuff like that. So we're gonna have some type of quest where you have to appease this demon or whatever by collecting plants for him or some shit. And I have these cool plants over here, which are also based on drawings that I found from medieval books or whatever. Yeah, stuff like this, you know, looks pretty fucking very similar, I guess. I think it looks cool. There was also this one, very interesting. I don't know if that's a recent or if that's like an old one, but that's what the inspiration for that was. So yeah, I want to do like a Morrowind quest system in here too. That's what I'm trying to fucking accomplish, at least. But yeah, I don't know. What time is it? I'm probably gonna have to get out of here pretty soon. I just kind of wanted to show off some shit for tonight, but we'll come back in and do some more coding tomorrow. But yeah, I guess what I'll do tomorrow is maybe make another enemy. I have another enemy idea in my head. It's like a shaman guy with like one of those beekeeper masks where they just have the spiral with like the wicked face in it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but I saw like a music video where some guys were playing some like old Celtic instruments and they had these like old fucking masks on. And I was like, that's badass. We're gonna put that in there. So we're gonna make that tomorrow as an enemy. I'll probably be on around the same time, like 7 o'clock or whatever. I'll probably get off in time to watch Kino Casino because they're on Fridays. But yeah, and there is a Discord if anybody wants to check out or post their Godot projects. You can go and post your shit in the Discord. Or if you're stuck on a Godot project, you can post it there. Or if you want to talk Kino Casino stuff or like sector talk from like Ethan Ralph and all that shit, if you even know what that is, it's like online shit. But yeah, peace out. Later, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here and go get some food.